Up on Mountain News this morning, more grant funding is heading towards the Commonwealth to support victims of crime. And a fire department cut the ribbon to its new $1 million facility.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Madison Carmouche. We are coming up on 6 a.m. this Friday morning. Let's check in with meteorologist Tim Drawbridge for a look at your forecast this morning.
Madison, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Beautiful sunrise right now across parts of eastern and southern Kentucky. And I say parts just because we have some cloud cover issues coming in from the north. So those of you up toward Moorhead and Ashland not really seeing this type of view. It is in the mid-50s outside our door. Right now at Manchester it is 54, it's 60 at Prestonsburg, 57. Good morning to you at Jonesville, 57 as well at Harlan. And speaking of Ashland, it's 56 up your way. Satellite radar composite showing some cloud cover issues settling across the region in association with this disturbance that's coming in from the north and west. That will yield a partly sunny sky as we head through your Friday. Scattered showers, perhaps a thunder shower, and a forecast high this afternoon and hazard up to 66. Your Mother's Day weekend forecast is coming up in just a few moments. Madison?
All right, Tim, thank you. Governor Andy Beshear announced a grant funding to 15 organizations across the Commonwealth. $750,000 was awarded to help support victims of crime. The funding comes from the State Fiscal Recovery Fund of the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021. Beshear says this marks a crucial step in supporting those impacted.
Every crime victim deserves justice, but also the chance to rebuild their life after experiencing an unimaginable trauma.
Among the recipients is LKLP Community Action Council. They were awarded $30,000. The Sunshine Volunteer Fire Department began using its new facility in October, but the official ribbon cutting ceremony was held yesterday in Harlan County, and I was able to attend and get in on the excitement.
How fitting to have the grand opening of the Sunshine Fire Department Station 1 under bright, beautiful sunshine itself. So thank you, God, for giving us a beautiful day.
Judge Executive Dan Mosley says this project is more than 16 years in the making, but on Thursday it came to fruition.
Today does make it feel complete. The actual official of it is here, and we're ready to proceed from now on.
The new facility cost more than $2 million, but the path to funding the project was not easy.
We wrote several grants and got turned down multiple times, and and that's hard when you get denied when you put a lot of work into an application, and we never could get it across the finish line.
But now the project is beyond the finish line, with government officials helping to cut the ribbon.
Just goes to show that nothing worth having, it comes overnight, and nothing worth having happens in a vacuum. It took so many people putting politics aside and doing what's right, and when you do that, you get great things like this.
Ashley and Stephen hope the visibility of the new facility will inspire the next generation.
To us, it's family. We enjoy the work that we do. It's an honor to do it, to protect our community, and we feel that with this facility, we'll be able to add more membership to it to help.
The chief and assistant chief gave out special thank yous to Harlan Countyans they say helped them through the years-long process, including Harlan County Judge Executive Dan Mosley. Yesterday, the Lieutenant Governor also went underground in Harlan County. She visited Portal 31 and learned more about the history of coal mining in the area. She says it was one of the most unique experiences she's had during her time as Lieutenant Governor. Portal 31 in Lynch offers visitors the unique experience of touring an actual coal mine by rail car with animated exhibits. The Kentucky Special Olympics Summer Games is coming up in less than a month, and they say volunteers are needed. The Summer Games will take place May 31st through June 2nd at Eastern Kentucky University. More than 1,000 athletes will compete, but to make this happen, officials say they need more than 700 volunteers. Opportunities from being one-on-one with the athletes to being officials and announcers in the games are available.
Without our volunteers, we just simply wouldn't exist. We are a volunteer-driven organization as far as the events for the athletes. We offer year-round sports. We offer 15 sports throughout the year.
Sign-ups to volunteer can be found inside this story on our website at WYMT.com. Students at Transylvania University are being offered a unique class. The learners just happen to be man's best friend, dogs. The class is in partnership with the Lexington Pit Crew, teaching dogs basic skills and providing research on how to give rescue dogs a second chance. Ellen Furlong, Assistant Professor of Psychology and Neuroscience at Transylvania University, teaches this May term class for the dogs and students alike.
The students are working on developing a foster manual for the Lexington Pit Crew that will include a lot of the things that they've learned here so that they can share it with the people who are doing the foster work day to day.
The manual is expected to be finished by the end of the month. Hot Rides rolled up to the U.S. Capitol to represent the Specialty Equipment Market Association and Performance Racing Industry Rally. Vehicles of all makes and models were at yesterday's event. One organizer says SEMA's show gives these groups an opportunity to meet face-to-face with lawmakers to raise awareness about the industry.
It's really important for everyone to understand that there are parts on these vehicles from all over the country, and we're supporting a ton of small businesses in the American economy, supporting enthusiasts and industry alike.
Driven to Cure drives this orange Nissan GTR to events around the country to raise awareness for and money for cancer research. Executive Director of Backroads of Appalachia, Eric Hubbard, was among those attending the event.
Me and my daughter would have been over checking out the Jeeps. All right, in the meantime, check out our temps right now between 54 in Manchester and Williamsburg to as warm as 59 at Jackson and Prestonsburg, as well as Pikeville and Clintwood. So we're all in the 50s now. Satellite weather composite. We've got this disturbance bringing some cloud cover issues on into eastern and southern portions of Kentucky. As we go ahead and broaden the view out, this is the disturbance that swings through today. We got another one for tomorrow. So two very similar, if not identical days before we get we'll say a perfectly cool day for Mom. All right, the travel forecast for today, partly sunny for the morning drive. We'll look for scattered showers and maybe a thunder shower on the drive back home. And a forecast high in Hazard today into the mid-60s. All right, we'll look ahead into next week. Can we get back to the 70s? Your first alert 7-day forecast in just a few moments. Madison.
Thanks, Tim, and thank you for joining us on Mountain News this morning. More news is on the way. When we return, intense cross-examination in Stormy Daniels' final day on the stand as trial prepares for the next witness.